It looked like Adam Silver has found himself in some serious hot water over the management of the WNBA. And is they faking ratings? I don't know, but we finna talk about it. WNBA is on the heels of a major growth or a major black hitting the wall.
After possibly making the biggest mistake of his career, Adam Silver is reportedly attempting to regain Caitlin Clark's trust. What started out as a routine interview swiftly turned into one of the WNBA's most talked-about PR disputes. Players began expressing their opinions, fans erupted in criticism, and insiders say Silver has been discreetly contacting Caitlin Clark's agents to try to make things right. However, the issue that keeps coming up is, what specifically did Adam Silver say that caused such a huge backlash?
Finally stepped out and started talking about the crazy nonsense of a civil war that's going on between Iron Man or Iron Woman Kathy Engelbert and Captain America Nafisa Collier. We're about to
Now let's return to the beginning of it all. Adam Silver takes a seat to speak with NBC News. It was anticipated to be the typical formal business discussion about inclusivity, growth, leadership, and all the well-known catchphrases that sound impressive but don't actually say much. Then, seemingly without warning, Silver says something that many people thought he would never utter in public. He freely acknowledges that the WNBA is having relationship troubles in addition to financial ones. The impact of that one phrase was like a blatant foul.
About this recent interview Adam Silver just did on NBC, because this interview right here has caused a bunch of friction within the WNBA. Shout out to the young lady who actually put this video together. I don't really know her name. She kind of reacted to it all, and we finna listen to her reaction, because this is the current state of the WNBA, and Adam Silver is looking real spooky.
You can choose to sell your team in your same market. You can't choose to sell your team to a different market, and that's where it stands right now.
Hartford is in the market.
He might as well have verified what supporters have been saying all season long. The league is having internal problems. Fans were furious. Players seemed doubtful, and social media erupted almost instantly. Adam Silver became the public face of everything that many people thought was wrong with the WNBA in a matter of hours. It wasn't just that he said anything controversial. His remarks appeared to be an endorsement of Commissioner Kathy Engelbert, who many detractors claim has impeded the league's advancement. The fury was summed well by a fan who wrote, "Silver just threw the players under the bus to protect his friend." And the internet went crazy when he appeared to downplay Caitlin Clark's impact. At that point, things really got out of hand. Caitlin Clark is the main reason so many people are watching. She's not simply another player. Every time she hits the stage, ticket sales are at an all-time high and television viewership soar. Everything is selling out. Almost every post on social media that includes her name receives a lot of interaction. On her own, she has grown to be the WNBA's most powerful promoter. Therefore, many fans perceived Adam Silver's apparent suggestion that Caitlin Clark wasn't directly responsible for the league's historic development as a slight against everyone who contributed to this season's success. The narrative then took a different turn. WNBA Finals television ratings reportedly doubled during that same week.
With you guys today, they're really not gonna like this. They are really not gonna like this. The truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. And the truth is, though everybody was doing backflips after game one, 1.9 million, 2.5 million. Oh, there were a lot of backflips being done. Now, instead of the backflips after game 2 and 3 ratings came out, instead of backflips, now they're just sneakily throwing some things in here to make it all appear like it's all roses and peaches. But instead, it's not.
Here's the twist, though. Nielsen had made a covert change to their television audience measurement methodology. All of a sudden, the aggregate ratings included viewers who were viewing in locations like pubs, airports, and hotel lounges. Therefore, in a technical sense, the numbers did rise, but only as a result of the altered measurement system. It's like saying that just because you started wearing high heels, you've become taller.
Oh, the WNBA, obviously everyone was talking about, record ratings and all of this stuff, and then we're going to see a complete change in the numbers. So as you can see right here, this was a tweet from the Mike Allen Twitter account. It says here, Nielsen did not begin including out-of-home viewing as estimates until 2020, and did not do so in 100% of markets until 2025. It says 2025 figures are Nielsen, Big Data Plus panel, and all prior years are panel only. So you've got Big Data Plus panel, everything prior to 2025. So as you can see, in 2020 to 2021, it had a big uptick. So I'd assume 2021, 2022 just had the out-of-home estimates. It was obviously doing okay when it was Minnesota Dynasty. Then it dipped big time in 2018. And like being on ESPN News.
Almost instantly, fans saw through it. The comments were unrelenting. Many contended that the league was attempting to project an image of prosperity while downplaying Caitlin Clark's contribution to its rise to prominence. Others asserted that the WNBA wouldn't be receiving as much attention without Clark. The hashtag started to gain popularity at that point. WNBA apologized to Caitlin for the mess. What Adam Silver might have thought would be a small PR stunt swiftly became a massive uproar. Insiders reportedly thought Silver and his PR team were in damage control mode within hours. The commissioner, who had previously seemed invincible, was now presented as someone who was trying to make amends with the one player who many thought had a significant impact on the league's reputation. Silver reportedly started contacting Caitlin Clark's representatives behind the scenes. According to accounts, Silver maintained behind closed doors that his comments had been misinterpreted. According to reports, he told Caitlin Clark that he wanted her to have a bigger say in league debates and that he valued what she had done for the sport. Put another way, a lot of people saw it as the start of an apologetic campaign, and it's amazing how fast the power seemed to change. For many years, players have been the ones asking the league for more attention. Many now think that the league is attempting to maintain Caitlin Clark's allegiance. In actuality, Clark's career is no longer entirely dependent on the WNBA. She has significant endorsement deals worth millions of dollars with companies including State Farm, Gatorade, and Nike. Her image has become one of the most famous faces in women's athletics, and reports indicate that she commands huge sums for speaking engagements. Many fans think that her off-court income would still be among the greatest in the sport even if she took a season off from basketball. Many people think Adam Silver is so worried because of this. Many fans think the much-discussed expansion of the WNBA would lose much of its impetus without Caitlin Clark. They believe that without Clark, the league would have lower ratings, which would result in fewer sponsors. Without sponsors, the league would face a much more difficult road. Because they think the stakes couldn't be greater, a lot of individuals claim that Adam Silver is attempting to mend the relationship. Caitlin Clark hasn't made a public response in the interim. No statement, no interview, no tweet, nothing. And silence says volumes to many onlookers. Clark has opted to remain silent, letting the public discourse develop naturally, while Silver is perceived as handling the controversy. Concerns over the league's leadership have also been voiced by players like Candace Parker. She said, "Adam Silver texted me more than my own commissioner," which many fans still recall. What many had already suspected, that the WNBA's leadership occasionally feels cut off from the players and individuals who propel the league forward, was confirmed by that one remark. A number of players publicly questioned the league's leadership in response to Adam Silver's comments, which sparked additional criticism. Sophie Cunningham alluded to potential labor disputes. Sabrina Ionescu implied she had a closer bond with Silver than with Commissioner Kathy Engelbert, and Nneka Agwamike expressed worries on national television. Silver publicly praised Caitlin Clark and referred to her as a revolutionary force for the sport as the scandal intensified. In the meantime, Clark said nothing, which many admirers saw as an indication of her increasing power. Later reports indicated that the league wanted to use her more in player initiatives and marketing, indicating how valuable she had grown. While persistent discussions over leadership, player recognition, and the league's future showed no signs of abating, Clark's influence on women's basketball continued to dominate the discourse with record-breaking ratings, sold-out arenas, and significant sponsorship deals.